Morning all, day 29 today. Can't believe day 29, that's crazy. And I woke up this morning, I had the best night's sleep ever, being in that bed, all the home comforts, after a lovely meal and then a really nice breakfast, homemade porridge with bananas, maple syrup, and yeah, just a nice way to start the morning. So I'm hugging some of the B roads and A roads this morning, just covering the distance, and then going to be coming back to here to stay tonight. Dylan will be with me, and then after that we've just got one more sleep in a campsite before we get to Land's End. That's crazy. So the weather's definitely cooler today, which is nice, and hopefully if it stays like this it'll be perfect weather. Another fantastic thing to wake up to this morning, after I paid the cash donations in, we're closer to £5,000 mark than ever before. So including gift aid, we're at 4,470 something, which is, yeah, phenomenal. It's more than I ever imagined. I remember thinking that I felt guilty putting a target of 2,500, thinking that was just a wild dream. So to be near the £5,000 mark is just incredible, and I know it means so much, not only to me but to PTSD UK, and it's going to go such a long way. So let's all do the last push. I'll do my bit, if you can do your bit. Let's try and reach that £5,000 mark. Obviously that's with gift aid. Without gift aid, shows you how much gift aid makes a difference. It's sitting at 3,690, I think. So if you do get people to donate whatever they can, as long as they're a taxpayer and they earn over the threshold to pay tax, then please do encourage them to do the gift aid. It doesn't cost them anything. It's 2 seconds, a bit of details, but it does make a massive difference. So make sure I go the right way down here. But yeah, I have strapped my knee up and my calf up this morning. So definitely twinging and feeling the miles. But let's see how we go this morning, and see who we meet, and see what my headspace is like. Hopefully positive. Just to have it on record, I literally just felt rain. It wasn't even enough to get my hand wet, but I got excited and it lasted for about 30 seconds. But yeah, first bit of rain. So it shows you how cool it's getting, and a bit more overcast. But at the moment, I'm probably going to regret this. What I'm liking is running downhill and on flats for the first part of the day, or well, for this section anyway. And after today, when I see Dylan, I'll get the fixing for the tripod and the extender rod for the camera, so there'll be a lot better angles and it won't be as close up. I'm feeling so much better this morning. Good headspace, good spirit. Body still hurts, but it's moving, and you can tell the difference your headspace makes. Because I'm looking at the watch now, and I'm averaging between 10 and 11 minute mile, which that needs to slow right back down to 15. Because even though I feel good at the moment, that's not going to help me in about 5 miles time. So yeah, it's just making sure I don't get carried away. Remember that I'm in for the long run, and it's not a sprint or a race. So yeah, slow right down. But today is a good day. Yeah, no, it's just so yin and yang. It's like compared to how I was feeling the last 2 days, and then today, and I've travelled further, so technically I should be in more pain, I should be in lower mood, I should be more exhausted. But you can wake up after a good night's sleep, good conversations, good breakfast, home comforts, and yeah, just feel so refreshed. And that dip in the pool last night, that done my shoulders, neck and legs the world of good. So yeah, but stay positive, and I've got to remember that every step I'm taking is for everyone else and for me, but it's just showing and doing my bit that you can live with PTSD or C-PTSD, and you can still survive. It takes work, it's not easy, it feels impossible at times, but it can be done. You just got to keep on focusing on whatever gets you through, even in them dark times. Just keep on looking to the next hour, next minute, next second. But as long as you're looking forward, you're going in the right direction. And that's what the recovery part's all about. It's not recovery that you're going to get rid of it or it's going to go away, it won't. But the recovery sits with surviving. And if you can move forward and get enough to recover through them bad times through that day and then focus on the next day, you're actually living your life and you're being the best version of yourself. So yeah, just keep that in your mind. Tell you what, the hill gods are being nice to me this morning. So many nice downhills. Obviously some uphills, but it's majority downhills, and it's just been nice on the legs and the breeze. I've met so many lovely people, not necessarily to chat to. I did meet a couple back there at a campsite that was just doing a bit of weeding out the front, but so many lovely people in cars just slowing down, bibbing, waving, cheering, and it's so nice. You know, people could just drive past, but they don't. They take time and effort, give that bit of encouragement. Yeah, I'm still liking this morning. Still in a good mood, good headspace, and enjoying it. Tell you what, this is what you want to see when you just need that top up fuel. So I've just seen this hot food stand, and as I was coming along the road, nice big sign that says open and Mum and Pop's food box. And so I've just come around here and I thought I'm just going to get a cup of tea, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to get a bite to eat. But I love showcasing all of these little independent stands, and they've been fantastic. And I tell you, I'm just going to come around here. So busy at the moment, but it's all right. Hey. So yeah, this is a fantastic little food stand, and I've had a nice cup of tea, and you know me, I've been to a lot of food trucks and all these sort of stands across the UK, and the egg and bacon burger I've just got is absolutely banging. And they've supported me by went to pay, and they said that it was on the house. So yeah, it's really kind, and actually that is supporting me and PTSD UK, because it's generous people like that that actually fuel me up, keep me going. And so it's not all about cash donations, it's about people helping and supporting in their own way. But yeah, what a great little place. If you want to know where it is on the A390, and I'm just going to get my phone out, so I haven't got a clue where I'm running through at the moment. Yeah, it's the A390, and it is on, where are we? Oh, there's a little village called East Taphouse. So if you are travelling down this way, especially if you're going to, I suppose heading to John O'Groats, see, I'm confused, heading to Land's End, there's a garage just before you get to it, but definitely come in here, check it out, and yeah, you won't go far wrong with a bit of food. Here's another lovely gentleman that cooked the food and served. Say hello.
Thank you very much.
There you go. But yeah, really nice, friendly couple, and definitely come and check it out. What lovely people they were. Really supportive. You know, only a small business, but looks like they're, you know, busy, doing well. But such a kind gesture to, you know, treat me to that bacon egg burger and a cup of tea and a can of Coke and some water. So yeah, completely fueled up now. So yeah, another meet of genuine people, honest people, and it's people like that that just push me forward and help me move forward. But yeah, great, love it. Never a sign you want to see. I'm not even sure how this happens. There's a shoe. I have looked through the hedgerow. Not that I ever want to think of the worst case scenario, but how does someone lose one shoe? I don't know. Mind you, that had more tread on it than my trainers, so I was thinking of just putting one on, but sent me a little bit off balance. But yeah, I see some crazy things on the road since journey, but that's the first one high heel shoe I've seen. So you know what, so many people are lovely driving their cars, considering I'm in the road facing the oncoming traffic. You know, they've all got respect. That's 70% of them. The other 30%, let's just say, is not having a good day. And probably, yeah, not in the best mood. But that's only 30%. The other 70% make up for it. You know, and as much as, you know, I've got to respect the laws of the road, I'm facing the oncoming traffic, I'm stopping and tucking in when need to be. To the other 30%, take a chill pill and love life a little bit more. Recognise the flag, see what I'm doing it for, and there's no need for the sad faces. Cheer up a little. It's a Friday. Look, people, they're showing encouragement. You know, give a little smile now and again, your face won't fall off. But gotta respect everyone. I'm still in a good mood, and as I say, the 70% are making up for you 30% that are not loving life. Again, let you into a little bit of my daydream. Don't know whether I spoke about it on this channel before, but I've always had a love of like cruiser bikes, Harley Davidson, Triumphs, and I've got a full bike license, but the last time I used it really was in the military, and then used it for a little short period when I come out. But yeah, I've got this, I've seen so many bikes and cruisers that I think I want to get a Harley. And obviously funds, money is only a bit of a dream at the moment, but I would love to have it painted up and decorated, a nice paint job with PTSD and like PTSD UK, and continue to fly the flag, you know, of travelling and speaking to people, even PTSD or complex PTSD crash helmet. How great would that be? You know, people really respond to them visual signs, and literally flying the flag physically or virtually, I know it's helping other people and it's helping me. So yeah, maybe watch this space. Maybe it won't be that far away, maybe it will, but there's nothing wrong in dreaming and having a bit of a vision and a plan. But yeah, welcome to Inside Dave's Head. Oh, that sun's come out just as I'm walking up a big hill. But I'm pushing on today, which is good. I've just looked at the map and I've got 10 miles left. It's going quick today. Admittedly, it was a slightly shorter distance. Well, it is a shorter distance than yesterday. So it's only, I think, 23 miles today. And depending on what time Dylan's site catches up with me, I might push on a bit further to see what I feel like. But yeah, hopefully I've had it easy with the breeze and the overcast, but hopefully that sun will pass through again. I don't know, it's looking quite blue up there. Let's see. Just come into the village of Lost Whittle, I think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't know whether the camera do the scenery any justice. But yeah, it's lovely. It's yeah, really picturesque, and considering it's got a main road running through it, everyone's really friendly and bibbing and giving me encouragement. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk on this pavement for a bit and then see whether I can get a drink, cold drink, before I move on to the next little village, which is about, I think, 8 miles away from here. Yeah, hopefully there'll be somewhere to get a drink in a minute. What a lovely little tea room and coffee shop that is. People were, two ladies behind the counter were lovely, and even by going that extra mile of when I had my coffee and then asked for a cold Coke, just offering up some ice in the glass was lovely. So I had a comfort break, had a nice chat to them. They supported PTSD again by offering to not charge me for the stuff I had, which was lovely. And when I was in there, another lovely lady showed loads of interest and scanned the QR code and donated. So yeah, again, brilliant little place to stop, refuel, meet people, chat, and then start my way again. I've got about another, I think it's 7 miles to do. But I know in this heat, because it's picked up, that's probably going to feel about like 11, 12. So I just need to take it easy. Just spoke to Dylan. He's about an hour and a half away. So he's travelling towards me as we speak, which should mean that we both get to the destination around the same time. So my plan would be to get there, have a break with him, treat him to an ice cream, so I know he loves an ice cream, and then have a few conversations, catch up, and then head back to where we're staying tonight, back to the cottage, and yeah, that'd be another day done. That'd be day 29 out of the way. That's mad. Pushing forward. You know what, since I sat down for that drink, only about half a mile back, my legs have stopped working. I need to keep them moving. I think they think that when I stop and sit down, that's the end of the day, and then they just all seize up. Hopefully in about another half a mile they'll warm up again. This road's a bit hairy. There's literally no white line. That's what I'm walking against. And the traffic's flying down here. But it's just about being sensible. Come on, legs. You're not finished yet. Again, just had to stop off, get my pack off, and just have a rest up and have a nice cold glass of lemonade. But I just couldn't run past this place without stopping. I'm at Colwith Farm Distillery and little farm coffee shop. You can see I'm just resting up my pack there, but this is a lovely little place to come, and I've just been told by a lovely lady behind me that was serving me that over here, this is all run by the same family, but that's the big potato farm, and this is the distillery, and then the little coffee shop. But it's a really friendly and nice place to be. And just to come through, I'll just show you quickly in here. Just got a little coffee shop here. Yeah, you've got all the cakes, all the bits through there, and then I'm not going to get these people in, so eating just through there, and then you've got the little distillery part in here, and you come through, and then so it's all the gins. So it's a gin distillery, but yeah, just another nice little find, and another place to. Something I suppose you drive past if you didn't know it's here, or bypass it, but it's nice to come across these little places en route. And to be honest, yeah, it is a lovely place, but I'm also using it as a excuse to rest my legs and get that pack off. It's just hard at the moment because I'm feeling really good and I'm not on a downer at all. But it's just my body is it's refusing to play games at the moment. It's every step is just feeling harder and harder. But like I've said, I'm moving forward. But I think your brain just kicks in and it just needs to stop. And every time I see somewhere, I can't run past it. I look at it as like, obviously it's to meet people as well and have those conversations, which has been lovely here. And already met a nice family, and it's always good to keep hydrated, get my pack off, but then it's so hard to restart again. But yeah, just thought I'll showcase this little place off, and if you do come down this way, I'm still on the A390, but let's try and move these legs again. Well, that's another day done. It was a good day today. I was in good headspace, and as I say, started off really well, positive. It helped having that good night's sleep and the breakfast, nice start, and just relaxed. And then it was nice and overcast and cool. Then it started getting a bit hot again, and like everything, as the time's getting nearer to the end, I'm covering bigger distances than I was at the start, but obviously then the body's getting more tired. So I've noticed now around about mile 13, 14, it's a push and a struggle to get the momentum going. But yeah, it's nice as well seeing loads of people today, having conversations, a few more donations, which always helps. And then he said he didn't want to be on camera, but then got joined by Dylan.
Hello.
So he's back, the team's back together. And yeah, that was nice, because when I was in that the gin distillery in the little coffee shop there, said goodbye to them all, just about to put pack on. Well, I did put pack on, and then just about to start again, knew Dylan would probably be coming down the road to find me, and as I got to the car park, he pulled up. So yeah, we got to the end of the day and back here, just had a bit of a chill, got into the pool, and now having a well-deserved beer and having dinner cooked for us tonight, which is lovely. And then tomorrow is day 30, which is bizarre, considering, you know, it's 30 days has gone past, and me and Dylan was just talking about it in the car, of saying, you know, in the first 2 days, it seemed so distant and such a way off number. But yeah, it's definitely had its ups and downs in physical and emotional, but we're here, got to get the next 2 days underway, see what the weather does. But it sounds weird, but the mindset already, knowing Dylan's back with me and I've got that support if I need it, because when I think back to when we first doing it, and like knowing I was seeing Dylan every 4 or 5 miles does break that journey up. And also it gives us options to go and dip into little towns or villages just to get them conversations going. But that's it for today. So round this one up and look forward to tomorrow. But again, thank you for all your comments. I do read them in the evening, so I'll be looking at all the comments tonight. And of course, for following and sharing the page, because that goes a long way and helps. And then the donations, I haven't looked at the moment, but I think it was, without gift aid, around just over 3,700 and something. And then with gift aid, we're just below that, 4,500. And I know that there's been some donations today, and then obviously we've got tomorrow and then Sunday. So yeah, anything is a bonus, and myself and PTSD UK have been blown away with the donations and everything we've got coming in. But thanks for watching. Look after yourself. Remember, it's okay not to be okay, and that if nothing else, what this has taught me is talking therapy is great. So you've heard me say it the other day, just by me talking to you or talking into the camera or even talking to the people that I've met, it really does help. And it's just about them conversations. But look forward to seeing you day 30 tomorrow. Cheers.